It's time! Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is FromSoft's best expansion yet. I have personally had a really fun time playing this DLC, and I haven't even scratched the surface. Elden Ring is no longer the easiest Souls game. You take so much damage if you're not prepared. You are forced to explore the entirety of the map to get strong, otherwise...
Shit. Man.
The map is bigger than we expected. It's at least the size of Limgrave and Altus Plateau combined. With all that said, however, it's important to remember how we got here. In this video, I will showcase how I attempted to prepare the Elden Ring community for the DLC before drop. I prepared a couple characters by stocking their inventory and giving them Lord's Runes. One Lord's Rune on its own is worth 50,000 runes. If you were to pop a stack of 99 of these, you will get almost 5 million runes. This is one of the best ways to prepare for the DLC. I also figured this would be one of the most acceptable gifts, along with Starlight Shards and Grease. And that's not all, I came prepared. I have boluses, cured meats, throwing daggers, talismans, armor, weapons, you name it. I am prepared to drop everything I have for the Elden Ring community. Unfortunately, due to lack of time and preparation, I didn't have any invasion materials, which means I had to kill White Mass Var over and over every time I reloaded my save. Invading is a surefire way to get into a match compared to just waiting to get summoned. These stones usually help break the ice. When you're invading someone, people most often assume that you're trying to kill them. So the best way to tell them that you're friendly is to throw rainbow stones and not attack. As you can see, they picked up the runes no problem. They even seemed quite happy about it. I mean, wouldn't you be if someone helped you prepare for the DLC with 5 million runes? They were good hosts, so I gave them all the runes I had. I could easily get more. They seemed grateful for a while, but then they wanted to duel. I didn't want to have to kill them considering I was trying to help them, but it is what it is. The host is the most important player in the session. It's his world. I went as easy on him as I could. For a while, I just used my bare fists, trying not to kill him unless I absolutely thought he deserved it. He started using magic on me, so I took off the gloves, pulled out my axe, and started charging him with full force. I wasn't trying to kill him, but I was trying to teach him a lesson. Don't look the gift horse in the mouth.
That's it.
I decided not to punish him too hard when I broke his guard, and after a while I decided to just run away. After all, he was probably confused on what was going on, so I just killed myself and let him live. I said my proper goodbyes even though he was confused, and I was out.
Alright, after I kill myself...
I only come on this character with one stack of Lord's Runes. So every time I died, every time I gave someone Lord's Runes, I had to re-download my save from the cloud to get everything back. This also means I lose nothing, including the runes I have on hand. Every time I came back, I had to absolutely destroy White Mask Var for his bloody fingers.
Get my ass kicked by the fucking NPC, it's great.
This is my least favorite NPC in the whole game.
Alright, anyway.
It is highly theorized that he was the one who killed the player's maiden before the start of the game. Most matches I join, the players have no idea that I'm trying to help them. I have to throw stones and dodge attacks accordingly. Eventually, after a while, they start to understand your intentions.
Alright, what else can we go up with here?
After a while of watching them pick items up, there's not much else to do besides wait for them to make a move. Will they try to be friends with you, or will they try to kill you? They both seemed quite happy with me at first. I do have to cut them a little slack though. It got boring after a little while.
No NPCs allowed. That's what I got.
We got ambushed by some NPCs and it seems that they were getting so bored that they wanted to fight. I let them run away from the NPCs and then they started attacking me. I actually had more items to give them, but they didn't give me a chance. I didn't have any spells or incantations, but if I did, I wouldn't use them. It's not fair. Half of me wanted them to win, the other half didn't.
You back off.
I tried to calm them down again, but it didn't seem to work, only for a minute.
Here, use this.
Usually in these kinds of PvP situations, I put myself in a deficit and choose not to heal at all.
I'm not even gonna heal. I honestly hope they kill me. So, you know.
At the end of the day, I really don't want to win. I'm out here to help these people. After exchanging some blows, I was almost dead. But I refused to use my flask.
Damn,
I do wish these players had a little more honor, but the fight was pretty fun, and I'm glad they won. I really hope I successfully prepared them for the DLC when it dropped.
So annoying.
I killed Var again, but I decided I would try the co-op route because I didn't want to have to get into any fights. Co-oping is pretty fun too because you get to fight the boss. I have a nice method of using Scarlet Rot to take down the Tree Sentinel boss.
I haven't been there.
In doing this, if I die, there's a chance the host will still win.
Well, let's drop some shit for these guys. Don't fight.
Some people don't want the help. I would say that some of it depends on what you drop, but more often than not, when you get into a co-op match and start just dropping items randomly, people are reluctant to want to accept your gifts. I've had more than a few instances of people thinking that I'm hacking. A lot of times they're reluctant to pick up my items because they think if they do, they'll get banned. That is not the case. In the end, his summon picked up some of my runes, but I'm unsure whether or not he kept it. They sent me away without a second thought.
Okay. Some people don't like it, obviously. That's fine. The only problem there is
As I said before, getting summoned is a lot harder than evading someone. And while getting summoned is a lot funner because you get to actually help the person who summoned you, evasions aren't all that bad. While these players were confused about my intentions, they actually came to realize my intentions quicker than most.
take that. Just take where
When all else fails, throw a warming stone.
See, now they get it. It just takes time.
See, look how happy they are. We didn't really want to kill each other, so after a while I followed them around and they led the way.
That's a good question. Like, PvPing, for me, like, most... I don't think there's any point to
Being a helpful invader is really hard except for in Dark Souls 2.
that. Alright, guys.
If you use the Seed of the Giants, the invader
Go
can
for
help
it.
you kill enemies. But in this game, the best way to be helpful is to throw warming stones.
You just put
You can also craft items and drop them on the spot in case they run out. Simply being there and not attacking is enough to help them out.
It makes me not want to fight them. Like,
If you're taking the place of an invader, no one else can invade.
that's...
I had other people I had to help, so I decided to just leave. After all, if they're going to play the DLC, they have a long way to go before they get to Moog. Using my low-level character is a lot harder than using my high-level one. I booted him up and started dropping runes in the duels.
Why can't they...
When it was time for the DLC to drop though, they released a patch. This patch prohibits you from dropping any items in the Coliseum. So while you might see this happen in this video, you can no longer do
Hold on,
this.
wait, let me give you some action.
It's important to know that my character and my opponent are very high level. Even a whole stack of Lord's runes might not help that much. As you can see here, he left it on the ground.
There we go. Alright,
I was focused on dropping items still, but since that was pretty much out the window, I decided to just duel him. I thought using the
knew that was
katanas would be unfair, so I switched to a greatsword. I know you have more poise when you use a greatsword, but I'm a lot better with the katanas. Long story short, I lost. You can see by this guy's behavior that he's a Chad. Above all else, you must maintain a sense of honor. I tried the Coliseum again, but due to my high level, I got a match with the exact same guy again.
Ah, see, this is what you get at high levels right here. That's what you get. You just fight the same person a couple times.
Since I had some to
Usually it's not
spare,
that bad.
I tried dropping Lord's Runes again to see if he would take it, and this time he actually did. He must have been full or near full because it didn't actually pick all of it up. He seemed grateful though nonetheless. Since he was using the same tactic again, so did I. Even though his
Dude.
weapon choice is a little bit dishonorable,
Come on, dude.
he's a pretty good player.
Damn, that
I say
range
this
is
because I win at least
insane.
75% of my matches. Moving on, I decided to invade with my high level character, which seemed to work okay. Contrary to the other Souls titles, higher levels is where the main action's at. But this also could be because of the high player count. I dropped some runes and I saw them at the top of the hill. I sensed some bullshit that was about to happen, so I retreated back and decided to spy on them.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm watching you. Yeah, they just want to fuck with me.
I decided that I had enough and I tried to approach them.
I wonder if they'll even.
I was trying to lure them to my items.
Like, I sense some incredible bullshit at play right here.
They were acting very strange.
Wrong emote. It's fine. Game ban.
I wasn't trying to fight them, I was actually trying to calm them down. I successfully lured them to my items.
See, there
After
you
that,
go.
the host started attacking
That's how
me.
you.
I defended myself aggressively, as I had a feeling that the duel was what they wanted. Unfortunately for this guy, he had no idea who he was messing with. I gave this guy every opportunity. He was taking a bit of damage, so I tried to communicate to him that I wanted him to heal. Notice how my health is completely full, and I take a health anyway.
There you go. Yeah, I was just trying to tell him to heal.
Aside from throwing a warming stone, this is probably the best way to tell someone to heal. Even if they have no idea what you're doing, if they see you heal, they'll probably heal themselves.
Tried to hit him with that one attack again. Go ahead and heal
Some
again.
of you may
I'll
be
let
questioning why I'm
Don't
being so
mind.
nice to this guy.
heal again.
Don't forget that my intention is to prepare people for the DLC.
This is what I'm talking about. Also, I think it'd be kind of unfair if I were to two-hand my katana again, because... Oh, no! Go ahead and heal, dude. I don't want to disrupt the heal.
We fought for a little while, and I definitely could have killed him if I wanted to. I do, however, want to preserve my
I
life,
got stuck. My life
so I was
almost
trying
over.
to survive.
Yep, I'm dead.
After that, I invaded again, but got sent away pretty quickly. I got into another match, but I was sent back pretty quickly.
I just figured it would be best to stop there because of the DLC
I was
coming
preparing
out.
myself for the DLC as well while waiting to get into a match. When you're this high of a
This is
level,
not going well.
level 298 to be exact, it's pretty hard to get into a match, but it does work sometimes.
See,
You just have to have
this.
patience.
Take this. Here, take that. Hey, take those.
This player seemed pretty happy about me giving them runes. I even dropped something behind for the summon.
The thing is with that is that I would go and
I helped him kill Margit, proccing Scarlet Rot while they were taking lead. I honestly didn't even have to do that much.
I feel like it's gonna hit me, but it's not.
Providing some small support from behind, we took out Margit pretty quickly.
Toasted. Toasted.
It's always nice to feel appreciated for your work. This next match, I came across two samurai brothers. They obviously didn't know much about the game. I was determined to help them out. They were extremely confused.
Let's give them some runes.
Apparently thinking that my items were actually a hazard.
It's painstakingly obvious that I just dropped.
Bound and determined to kill me, I met their ferocity with kindness.
They're going to kill me.
I was as bent on giving them the items as they were killing me. Eventually, it seems that they calmed down.
Yes. Finally.
Only after walking away from them did I get them to pick up
game
one item.
This is it right here. They both have
Even after I helped them, they still wanted to kill me.
That's funny. That's funny that you're trying to backstab me. Alright.
I fought back. At first I was winning. I was zoning them pretty well, but then they started to zone me.
Whoa, I did not see that coming. They're zoning me.
As they were chasing me, an NPC got them from behind.
This is the end. This is the end.
Due to my carelessness, they won.
Oh, I should have done that.
I hope they enjoyed the runes that I gave them.
That's okay. At least I helped them out. Legend.
So there it is. In such a short time, we helped almost 11 people. This was just 3 days prior to the DLC coming out. I did my best to ensure that the community was well and truly prepared. But if you think this is the end, you're wrong. This is the first of a 3-part series, and many more to come after that. Not to mention my share of the Erdtree gameplay itself. But either way, thanks for watching. I'm KnifeQuinn5. Stay tuned for more.